Title: The savage spirit near the edge of a forest stood a small house. In that house lived a woman with her 2 young children. Her husband had passed away years earlier due to illness, and now she was both mother and father to them. During the day she gathered firewood from the forest or did sewing work in a nearby settlement, and at night she slept holding her children close to her chest. Her life was simple, but her heart was at peace. One dark night, when even the moon was hidden behind clouds, 3 bandits emerged from the forest and stood at the door of the house. Greed filled their eyes, and savagery ruled their hearts. They broke down the door. The woman begged. The children sobbed. But brutality crushed mercy. The bandits killed the children first, then mercilessly murdered the woman. They looted the little gold and savings in the house and disappeared into the darkness. The next morning the forest was silent, but inside that house death screamed aloud. No one came. No one asked. Slowly, the house became abandoned. The walls began to crumble. The doors rotted away, and time turned that place into a terrifying memory. Years later, circumstances changed. A city began to develop near the forest. Roads were built, markets opened, and on that very abandoned land, a grand hotel was constructed. People stayed there, laughed, and talked, unaware of the tragedy that land had witnessed. One year on the night of June 24th, 3 men were found dead in the hotel. Terror was frozen on their faces. The police arrived and investigated, but found no explanation. The following year, again on June 24th, the same thing happened. 3 more men. Then again, in the 3rd year, whispers began to spread through the hotel. People said that a woman's spirit appeared. Fire burned in her eyes, her hair was disheveled, and blood dripped from her hands. She killed only 3 men and then vanished. The hotel owners were terrified, but when they learned the history of the land, everything became clear. 3 bandits, 3 murders, and 3 lives taken in revenge. After a few years, they made a decision. Every year on June 24th, the hotel would be completely vacated. No bookings were accepted, the doors were closed, and the night passed in silence. But one year, fate took a different turn. A man named David stayed at the hotel while traveling. The hotel owners pleaded with him to leave on the night of June 24th, but David refused. There was no fear in his eyes, only curiosity and compassion. Sai, if there's a wrong spirit, perhaps it does not want more killing, but justice. As the night grew deeper, the hotel lights dimmed. Suddenly, a cold gust of wind swept through, and the woman appeared in one of the rooms. Her face was wounded, tears and blood flowing together from her eyes. David trembled, but he did not run. He fell to his knees. "I know your story," he said in a shaking voice. "You have suffered greatly, but now, stop." The woman's spirit screamed. The walls shook. "I want justice." Lowering his head, David said, "I promise you, I will bring the truth about your killers before the world. Your revenge will be taken by the law, not by a spirit." He gathered old records, stories, and evidence. With the help of people who still remembered, he exposed the descendants and crimes of those bandits. Many masks were torn away, and many guilty faces ended up behind bars. On the next night of June 24th, the hotel was silent. The woman's spirit appeared one last time, but this time, there was no savagery on her face, only peace. She looked at David, gave a faint smile, and slowly dissolved into the air. After that, no murder ever happened again. And even today, people say that the hotel near the forest still stands, but the savage spirit has finally found peace.